Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. This is Mike1217, and last time we got started with Juicy Jungle with the first two levels, and we are going to move on to Fruity Factory. Alright, so this level really does have a lot going on, and it's one of those levels that, like, I was still in my phase of not liking the game yet. Yeah, it took me till the very end to really start to appreciate this game. And I was still at the point of really disliking it. And one of the reasons that I had for disliking the game is that it pulled a lot of cheap tricks on you, and this was a perfect, like, this level, at the time, I'm not saying I feel this way now, but at the time, this level was a perfect example of a cheap trick level. Because of stuff like this, which I'm gonna avoid, or not. I said I was gonna avoid it, and of course, I didn't avoid it. I kept it authentic by not avoiding it. Yeah, your first time through, you're probably not gonna expect that blade to hit you, but this is essentially what the gimmick is of the level, are these blades that chop down. You really just have to observe and see what kind of pattern you're gonna have, because you'll notice that some of them, like, they chop it a different number of times. Like the one on the left here chops 3 times, and the one on the right chops twice. So that's something you just have to kind of watch out for. Okay, get rid of that before I lose my health. I don't even care. Okay, good. I got Dixie too. Dixie, as you can imagine, just like every level, will make this level a lot easier. And if you have trouble with this level or with any level in the game, pick Dixie. She will allow you to skip stuff like that pretty easily. Let's get rid of those fire guys. Those are some of the most annoying enemies in the game, because if you, like, because they home in on you and they shoot their fireball, and you have to wait for the right time to attack them. It's just really annoying. Okay, they seem like they would reveal a lot of secrets, which I believe, like, yeah. Well, what I was getting on there is, like, these drills seem like they reveal a lot of secrets, but really they don't. I think there's one bonus area that one of these things leads to. See, these blades, like, I don't know, like, it's kind of hard to tell what triggers them. Like, if it's you that triggers them, I just think if something, I'm pretty sure if it's just something that gets in front of it. But you see, this one now, it's not stopping. So, I don't know how you stop it from moving. So, I don't know, this level is still, even now that I appreciate the game, it's still, like, I'm a bit iffy on it because it's very unpredictable. It's hard for you to really come to a conclusion of how things are going to operate in this level. So it's still not one that I'm fond of, but again, now that I appreciate the game, it's something that I have a little more fun with. And this is one of those fast sections that you have to keep moving because we have something chasing us that will be a one-hit KO. There'll be a couple times in the level you're gonna have to deal with this. I should also mention there is a secret exit here that I need to be kind of keeping an eye out for. I think I might as well just beat the level normally first. In fact, the secret exit is right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and beat the level normally. It's right up. Okay, if you can get out of these things pretty quickly, I don't think you get hurt. Yeah, see, I didn't get hurt there. Those guys aren't as tough as they may seem. It's surprising that they don't hurt you, actually, if they eat you up like that. I think they should hurt you. I guess if you don't react at all if they eat you, then they might hurt you, but whatever. Let's use this Dixie barrel to get rid of that, or completely mess it up. Whatever, just keep going. I'm gonna try to get through this pretty fast. Yeah, let's see what I can get from here. Not much. Yeah, you just gotta watch out for those guys. It's easy to get hit by those tongue guys. Okay, the G, this can be easy to get hit by these, whatever those are that chop the melons down, but yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, this is a perfect example of a spot where you have to observe these things, because not all of them go in the same pattern. As you'll see, this third one, I believe, does 3 chops. So just be ready for that. And this, you gotta roll through! That is, ugh. You just have to know what the pattern is there in order to get through that without getting hit. And you have one more thing to chase this with. We have a Dixie only barrel, so it's pretty clear that they recommend Dixie for this level. And I can see why, especially sections like this. This kind of reminds me of something from Donkey Kong Country Returns. One of those, like, volcano crap. One of those volcano levels where the platforms come out of the lava. I think if you played the game, like the first game, you might know what I'm talking about. But that's what that reminds me of. You just have to be careful, and you can see where the platforms are coming from. There's a little bit of a debris indication where the platforms are coming from. So it's a lot like that one level that I was talking about in Donkey Kong Country Returns. So if you're a master at that level, then you'll do fine here. And that's it. One try, no deaths. My first run through, like my first playthrough of the game, that level gave me a lot of hell. But it's the hard levels that you get good at because you play through them so many times. In fact, one of the upcoming levels is one that I'm actually really looking forward to because it's the level that like I think it's the level that we're unlocking right here that I don't think I'm gonna do in this episode. But this right here, this is the level where I started to like the game because it was so difficult that this is a level that I played through so many times, and I'll talk about it more when I get to it. We'll probably do it in the next episode. But yeah, Panicky Paddles is where I started to appreciate the game. But I'll talk about that in the next episode. We're not done yet. We're gonna get the secret exit here, and then we're gonna do the secret level that this unlocks. So I will be right back. Alright, we're back, and we are losing. I had like 2 of those golden extra hearts where you use Dixie's Kong Pow to turn enemies into hearts. I had 2 enemies on screen, got 2 extra hearts, which is nice. And there you go, very easy secret exit to get to. I don't think you need Dixie to get to that. You can do a roll jump if you're just Donkey Kong, and you can get that easily. And that's that. This will unlock a pretty fun level, which we will start up right now. Welcome to Beehive Brawl, which will give Donkey Kong Country 2 fans a little bit of nostalgia, and unfortunately for some of those fans, you don't get the Beehive theme from Donkey Kong Country 2, but it still kind of has that look. It does remind me of the Beehive levels from DKC 2, and a lot of the gameplay mechanics of it remind me of one of the forest levels in Returns. It has a lot of the swinging platforms that we were just on with grass on it. And this reminds me of one of the cave level, well, not cave levels, but cliff levels from Donkey Kong Country Returns, where it had like the tar and the platforms and that stuff. I love how descriptive I am of these things: the tar and the platforms, and the things and the things and the other things. Yeah, okay, so this one I didn't practice. But yeah, you can see how this reminds you of a level from DKCR. I forgot what level, I forgot the name of the level, but it has a pretty clear inspiration from one of the forest levels of the first game. And I had no practice of it, but I remember it being pretty fun. I remember the end of it being quite difficult, actually. I like how varied the levels are in this world, in the 5th world. I just feel like it's not just it's really not one set environment. I mean, it's clearly the forest. Like, the world's called Juicy Jungle, and there's 2 themes to it, really. There's fruit, and there's, a jungle, obviously. But there's more to it than that, because, like, later we'll get Ice theme. I don't know what we're getting to here. The screen is not being very nice. I feel like there would be something down here, right? But it doesn't look like it, so I'm not gonna mess around. I want to keep Dixie. See what this is. Yeah, I just like the... Oh, whoa. I don't know what's happening there. I just like the look to this level. It's a nice contrast, I guess, with the colors and everything. Yeah, see, now we're starting to get into more of the Donkey Kong Country 2 nostalgia. When you see, like, the honeycomb look, that's where it really starts to look like it. And I think that's why I was saying I like the contrast with the colors. I don't know, I've always liked Donkey Kong Country 2's more dark art style. And like like the my favorite kind of level art styles in DKC games are when you have like a light foreground but a dark background, and I'm not talking like a background that doesn't exist, like a black background, but like what's another example? Like from Donkey Kong Country 2, those forest levels, they have kind of a bright background, but a dark background, but a bright foreground. I don't know if you guys feel the same way I do, but those are the type of environments I like the most, or just when you have a contrast between the foreground and the background. I don't think I'm going to pull this off. Maybe if I didn't miss that one banana. Hold on, maybe I can get it. Maybe I can get it! And oh my goodness. Without Dixie, that would have been impossible. I don't know, I might have been able to save myself if I had Diddy. I don't know where I pulled off the hair twirl, if I was underneath the platform or not, but that was pretty cool. That was a puzzle piece worth going crazy for. Just made me feel good. This is cool. These bees carrying these platforms. Didn't practice this one, so I don't know exactly what to expect. I just remember the end of the level more so than the rest of it. I don't know what you do there. I don't know what you're supposed to do there. Thankfully, they give you a Kong barrel. I think they expect you to not know what to do there. I'm gonna have to grab one of these to get up to that and take a hit. Okay, I'll take Dixie back and keep going. We have more falling platforms here. Just a bunch of classic Donkey Kong Country stuff here. I like it. I like this world in general. This is easily my favorite world in the game. Well, I shouldn't say easily. Man, I don't know what you do with this. I don't know what you're supposed to do here. So, yeah, that's an example of what's a good word? Crypticness? Not really, but like the game's not really clear what you do at this spot. That's what I'm really saying. But we're getting through it, so that's all that matters. We have all the letters as far as I'm concerned, right? Yeah. Now we should be at the difficult part that I died a million times on the first time. That was pretty cool. Just kind of rolled up into a jump on that guy. I believe the G is what really got me here. I don't know. I just remember having to do this a bunch. So, if you remember having to do it a lot, then it must have been difficult the first time. Yeah, really watch out for those wheel things going around in circles. Those can be easy to miss and easy to not notice, and thus easy to get hit by. I recommend if you're looking for the G or looking for secrets, you stay on these things as long as you can. This is probably a puzzle piece because you go out your way for it. Yep. Good call. I've learned your tricks, Retro. Just gotta keep an eye. You know what? I think I know how to get the G! Oh man, I had no idea. That was a blind jump. Yeah, this is pretty cool because you break off from the honey. Oh, I don't know where I'm gonna end up though. Because you can't really predict how this thing is gonna... Oh, see, the thing is, I have to jump off of this. It's gonna go away soon. Oh, thank you, Dixie. That's what gave me so much trouble, actually. It's getting that G. I died that's where I remember dying, now that I think about it. I died a bunch getting that G, because you have to jump at the right spot to get it. And... well, it worked out that time, but the first time I did it, it didn't work out a lot. So I think I'm going to call it there, and next time with Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, we will do Panicky Paddles, or whatever it's called. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace out, everyone.